see, the mood for this is a lot more chill than I was expecting. I was expecting this to be a lot more upbeat, and I'm like chilling. I'm vibing. I'm very relaxed. I smell nice too. Put some of my perfume on. I'm feeling good. I feel like I'm ready to go on a date. You know what I mean? Don't tell my husband, he's in the living room. Today we're jumping into ValiDATE. It's a visual novel game set in Jersey City. I'm super excited. I've been following this in the Twitterverse for a long while. I have not played the first original demo, so this is going to be a blind reaction to this game. I am super hype. And just to let you guys know, you can play this demo, I think, starting April 15th. Full game release is projected to come out August 2022. So definitely wishlist on Steam. I think it's supposed to be coming to Xbox and the Switch and itch.io. I'll pin a comment down below so you can wishlist this on Steam. I'm pretty chill right now. It's about 8 o'clock, I think. It's either 7 or 8. I'm not gonna look at my clock, it doesn't matter. Who is this? Are we picking who we are? Malik Patterson. What does it say? Bagger at Popeyes? A manager. Why would I say bagger? Manager at Popeyes. 26, he, him. I guess these are quotes for him. Men stay in touch with the girls they should have cheated on and get mad when they file a restraining order. Trash ass mixtape. Kill your producer. Okay, who else there's there? Anaya, Safi, Anaya. She's a food scientist. Oh, you have the coolest job. 20. Oh, wait, we're not there yet. 25, she, they. Let's see. And I guess, I can't. How do you state? Original croissant dropper, STEM blogger during the height of 2014, Bumbler. I love that they changed like just one letter. They say blocking is the best way to win an argument, but that's just cowardice talking. They right. Why do I like... I should have wore overalls. Because I feel like this is my look. Overalls, pins. I can't cook though, so that's not me. I can't cook. Isabel Morrigan, theater teacher. Oh man, I was a theater kid. 27, she, her. Liked Spamilton before it was cool. No longer like Spamilton. What did it say? Something be singing all the time and wonder... Oh, bitches be singing all the time and wonder why people call them birds. Damn. Oh, it's not gonna be Malik. I'm not trying to work at Popeyes. I'm really not trying to work at Popeyes. Anytime that I've ever lost my cool has been at a chicken restaurant that shall not be named. You a food scientist. You everything that I want to be, which is a person that can cook, because I cannot. But in real life, am I a theater kid? She the oldest too, isn't she? 26, 25, 27. Is this game finna make me feel old? This game finna make me feel old, huh? What is this like? What is this? What is this other stuff? Oh, those are astrology signs. Y'all leave what you think my sign is down in the comments. Tell me about myself so I can tell y'all no. I'm having a hard time picking. Isabel Morgan. Anaya Saifi. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but you're probably the one I'm gonna go with. Okay. Let's do it. That's me! New struggling single in your area. Yolanda, 28. Start date. gosh. Wait, she got Pokemon on her head? This is the demo version of ValiDATE. Struggling singles in your area. Full routes can be played upon purchase after release. I know that. You gotta yell at me, I know that. Why the Dispute? Written by Rami Blackwood. Content warning, drugs. Ooh, they finna be talking about drugs. Yolanda's apartment is nice. It looks about the way you'd expect it to. Right? Oh. You check out the small stack of books on the side table while Yolanda goes into her room to grab her phone charger. It's all poetry books. Alice Walker, June Jordan Jupiter Hammond. Maya Angelou is the only one with a name you recognize, though you haven't actually ever read anything by her. That's me. She was just in the water through a lot of undergrad. Yolanda comes back in with the charger and a little baggie. Y'all finna do drugs? Y'all finna do drugs? You smoke? Not really. I used to, but I'm not actually that good at it. I suck at inhaling. It also makes you paranoid, but you don't really want to talk about that. Because you're scared of ops? What if she an undercover cop? That's why we don't want to talk about that. I don't know you like that yet. Like, you know, if this doesn't go well, you might sell me out or something, right? Am I crazy? I got edibles, actually. I don't smoke either. Or at least I try not to. Okay. You say it before you can talk yourself out of it. Honestly, the paranoia usually isn't that bad, and it's not like you're gonna do much damage here. Usually when you get paranoid, half of it comes from doom scrolling. Doom scrolling don't make me paranoid, but it does get me in my feelings. I had to mute Kanye on Twitter because it just, I don't know. He really just makes me feel a loss for humanity. Eat the whole gummy, eat half the gummy. Okay, we know we have a problem with paranoia. We don't usually partake in the drugs. And this is the first date. We don't know you. So we're gonna do half in case I need to flee. You eat the gummies she offers you and sit down on the couch. It's a way nicer couch than yours, and you doubt anyone has spent all day on it laying around sweatily. Somebody been on your couch? Who's sweatily? I'm gonna keep saying the word until my brain registers it. I keep hitting the wrong button. Yolanda puts on some music, something cool and trippy that you're neither cool nor trippy enough to recognize. She sits down next to you and notices you looking at her stack of books. Oh, she's like, you know how to read? Yes, I do. I read things on the internet all the time. I promise you, I read them. They're not just there to make me look smart. Well, I have a lot of books, and I buy books and never read them. So, I kind of get why she would say that. I mean, you do. Huh? Look smart. Oh, okay. What are we saying? I mean... Oh, I read that wrong. Look smart. I mean... Yolanda laughs. Okay. Oh, thanks. So do you. We both look smart. Look at us. Hey, thanks. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Okay, see. This is first date jitters. This gotta be first date jitters. These are first date jitters. It's just first date jitters. Well, the nicest thing anyone has said to me today. Okay, there we go. Nice save. We're pulling it back in. We're good now. Yolanda snorts and opens a can of LaCroix. How do you say that drink? A friend of mine used to drink those all the time. And I just call it, it's spicy water. It's spicy water. It's flavored water. LaCroix. LaCroix. LaCroix? Lacrosse? How do you say that? Oh, do you want one? Just people make fun of me for drinking it. As always, forget to offer. Like, I'm one of the people that be making fun. For real, I do be making fun. Just drink water. It don't even taste good. People be like, oh, I drink this so I could get in my fluids, but I like just drink water. Just drink water. You have to get over the water is nasty hump until the, oh, wow, my body really can't function without water. And then you don't need LaCroix. Then you don't need it. I'm good. I think LaCroix tastes like vague suggestion, but you do you. Right? We're on the same page. See, everyone is so mean. It's not mean if it's the truth. Yolanda would drink LaCroix. She just really seems like the type. It fits her perfectly. Whatever that type is, you're not actually sure. Why do I feel like we're being a little judgy? Wait, is she supposed to be a marine biologist? It said earlier that she spent a lot of time in the water or something, and that's why she's got the Pokemon on and the goldfish necklace. Okay. You wonder vaguely if you are her type, but then you reason that it actually doesn't matter. But like, of course you're not. You don't really think you're anyone's type, but of course it doesn't matter because you don't care. That's not why you're here. What are we going through? This is not the time for us to be having this inner dialogue. This is not the time. Fuck, you've just been staring at her like an idiot. Mm-hmm, you have. You good? Yeah, I was just thinking. It's actually super easy to make infused seltzer. That is not what we were thinking. Like, agua fresca? Like, just sparkling water and fruit. It tastes way better than the stuff you get in cans. Okay, now, I can get on board with this. Like, coconut water, is it coconut water? Would coconut water count? I don't even like coconut water. But like cucumber water, when people slice cucumbers and put in water with lemon juice and whatever the hell else they put in it and make it seem like expensive water. Is that what you're talking about? Not that there's anything wrong with getting stuff in cans. I feel like we sound judgy. I should do a show on agua fresca, now that I'm thinking about it. A show? I forgot everything that I read about us, like, earlier. Oh, I have an Instagram channel where I do cooking lives, stuff like that. Oh, that's right, we are a food scientist. Oh my gosh. You pull out your phone and bring up your page. You've got a ton of comments that Alex hasn't managed to go through yet, and a couple of DMs, people trying to correct your technique, calling you a bitch, or offering you a bad promotional deals. You know, that's true. Yeah. I don't know if I would be so brave as to pull out, like, my YouTube mid-date. I don't really have to do that because I'm already married, but I sometimes struggle with showing my husband because he'd be like, what is this? And I'd be like, watch it. Watch all 2 hours of this gameplay that you've already played. Okay, let's see. Oh! She takes your phone and flicks through your gallery. I don't know about that, but okay. Oh my god, you're that Anya? Please don't roast me because I can't say my own name in the game. Alex has talked about you before. He works for you, doesn't he? Kind of, yeah. He just moderates for me. I'm not like his boss or anything. I don't know why I didn't think about it before. I guess I just think of you as Naya, because, you know, Naya's noms. Oh, or is it Naya's noms? I like Naya's noms. I'm gonna go with Naya's noms. Yeah. The name is stupid. No, it's not. It was just a joke. That's like a really good name. I didn't expect it to turn into a whole brand. I think it's cute. Yeah, that's why I don't like it. What? Okay, explain yourself. Yolanda tips her head to the side, looking at you. Look at you, look at me. You don't like being cute? You shrug. I mean, baby chickens are cute. Little dogs with bows in their hair are cute. 6-foot-tall Pakistani girls are not cute. What? Why am I taking offense to this? This is not a good look for a first date. There's too much self-deprivation. Sorry. I wasn't trying to, like, fish for compliments or anything. That just came out way too honest there. No, it's okay. Sorry if I said something to upset you. Oh, no. This date. No, you didn't. It's just... I don't know. I've had a weird day. No! No! This date doesn't seem like it's going well. Yolanda tips her head to the side to show that she's listening. I mean, it's actually not been a weird day. It's been a totally normal day. We not gonna get no bitches. We not gonna get no bitches. Is we gonna get bitches? We not gonna get no bitches, huh? I was stressed out at work. Then I went out and hung out with a friend at a social event. Why do I feel like we're spiraling? That's a normal thing to do, but it's kind of unusual for me. I don't get out much. And I definitely don't go to poetry readings. This is the first date, right? This is not therapy. 'Cause they're cringe? You wince. I'm gonna be honest, like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't go to no poetry reading. I couldn't, like, I don't mind reading poetry silently to myself and going, huh, and then maybe sharing that with someone close to me. But to sit in a room full of other people who are listening to poetry, it is not the poetry on the stage, it's the other people listening to it that would put me in a position where I would feel like I would have to get out. Okay, ignore it, apologize. Apologize. Sorry about that. I definitely did not mean to yell across the goddamn room. To your extreme relief, Yolanda is smiling. It's cool. I'm just teasing. I know poetry isn't everybody's thing, and it's true a lot of amateur stuff is really fucking bad. I worry that my stuff is bad all the time. What? Are you kidding? You're fantastic. I mean, I know I just said that I don't know anything about poetry, but even I can tell that. I feel... we're doing our best. We're doing our best. We're doing our best. Right? I know that I'm good, but I also worry that I just think I am. Like, am I actually just that girl with a birdfucker boyfriend? I think I'm being real deep, but actually I'm just boring everyone with my terrible emotions. I understand that. I guess my job never really has me asking that, because obviously there's people willing to sub and donate, so I know a lot of people. I know people like my stuff. I never really thought about that. The validation you get that your content is... I mean, that's exactly what liking and donating is. Like, in content creation, is like the feedback that you're doing things that people like. I mean, if people... And no, well, I was gonna say if people clap at the end of her reading poetry, then that's the same thing. But no, we just clap out of being polite. If it was dead silent after she finished reading, that'd be something different. That would be something different. But then that becomes the whole way I have to tell if I'm doing good, right? Like, if the subs go down, I think, well, I'm not as good as I used to be. If that makes sense. It makes sense. Blah, blah, blah. Gig economy, blah. Yeah. Yolanda's hand is between the two of you on the couch. Without meaning to, you've inched closer together. Wow, okay. This hadn't been the plan, but whatever. Almost without realizing what you're doing, you start tracing your fingers across the back of her hand, appreciating how slender her fingers look beneath yours. So we just gonna talk about gig economy, like, hold up, Yolanda, relax. Relax. Yolanda. Anaya? Wow, you're more stoned than you thought you were. See, this is why you don't fuck with edibles. It always feels like nothing, and then, like, you could communicate with the squirrels that live behind your house. Oh, we just kissing now? We kissing now? We kissing now? You kiss her before you can think better of it. She makes a brief noise of surprise. Oh, we started that? I thought she started that. Oh, we out here. She, oh, wait, before her mouth opens against yours and she leans into you a little. As you could have predicted, her mouth does not taste like anything because neither does LaCroix. Imagine somebody kiss you and then tell you, oh, your mouth tastes like LaCroix, and She makes a little sigh, like capitulation, like a shrug, and climbs into your lap. Her hands rest on your shoulders almost politely. You try to remember why you started to kiss her, why you'd even push the car down this fucking hill when you have no idea where it's going to go. I feel like the transition into this was a fast one, right? I didn't realize this was just a hookup date. Girl was like, I don't like poetry, but your poetry's pretty good. Yeah, I don't, sometimes doing social media sucks. Wanna make out? Like, also, your favorite drink sucks as well. Maybe I'm just hard on, like, my dates. Maybe I'm hard on my dates? Not that you don't know what you're doing. You've hooked up with girls before, but you can see this trajectory as plain as day. You'll kiss, maybe some mess around, and then what? It'll be awkward. You're going to fuck it up. A perfectly good friendship, and you've gone and ruined it by starting down a road you're not prepared to drive down. This is why you don't do, like, at-the-house dates. This is why you don't do at-the-house dates, especially, like, this early on. She said fucking up a friendship, which makes me think that maybe they were friends before, but then it was like, like we swiped right on her. But just don't be doing dates at the house. If you feel like you are prone to go down this path, we don't do dates at the house. We go to the park. We go get some coffee or some eats. I don't know, we go fishing. Don't go hiking. You might go missing. Don't go hiking. But, normal in the city around the public type dates. Yeah. Fuck, why do you always do this? Why can't you just have casual sex like a normal fucking person? I mean, what's a normal person? You put your hands on Yolanda's shoulders, gently pushing her back. Are you okay? You bite your lip. God, why did you do that? Hey, your breathing shakes. You're usually so good at talking. Why can you never get anything out in situations like this? Every inch of you thrums with a desire to just throw her off you and run. Wouldn't be the first time. We've did this before? Hey! She touches your face, not amorously. The touch is just comforting. Hey, it's okay. You snort, because it doesn't feel okay. You wish you hadn't kissed her. You wish you hadn't come here. You wish you hadn't left your fucking apartment. Fuck Alex. This is all his fucking fault. Oh, the moderator? Okay. He set this up. Got you. Okay. I'm sorry. For what? You look at her, convinced she's making fun of you. What is wrong with us? You haven't done anything wrong, unless you did and just haven't told me about it yet. But I don't know why but I don't know you very well. So if you robbed a bank or something, that's fine. I won't snitch. Oh, you funny, haha. You laugh. It sounds watery, even though you aren't crying. Oh Lord, where's my bubble drink? You better not cry. You better not cry. Do not cry on this first date. Do not cry on this first date. I just shouldn't have done that. I did this thing where I think I want something from somebody, and I do. I think. I do want it. But then there's a part of my brain that doesn't want it either, and that part gets wrapped up around all the other parts that do want it. What? And then it just makes everything into this half-wanting, half-scared mess, and I feel sick. Yolanda doesn't say anything. If that makes any sense. I'll be honest. It doesn't. It don't. Yolanda finna make us leave her house, huh? She finna put us out, huh? I'm sorry. I'll buy you a case of La Croche and make up for this. Horror creeps through you. Fuck. You just made it worse. You figured she might be okay with meaningless babbling since she's a poet and all. Not that her poetry was meaningless babbling. At least you aren't saying any of this out loud. You aren't saying anything at all. But that's fine. If you don't want to make out, we don't have to. Your laugh just gets waterier. Waterier? What this kind of... Are we crying? You probably think I'm a psycho. I think you're stoned and tired and kind of sad. See, I know that it makes people sad too. Like, doing drugs can make people sad. Ooh, maybe we shouldn't have. Ooh, if we had taken a whole gummy bear, what would have happened? What would have happened? We would be crying. We would have been boohooing for real. She rolls off you and sits back down next to you on the couch. She wants us to leave? Naya, it's fine. I was only kissing you back because honestly, I'm not very good at saying no to people. She focuses very hard on the lamp across the room. Is this the first time we've met? This is like a heavy conversation. I would leave. I'd be like, well, I'm gonna go now. And I would have backed out of the room. Like, she focuses very hard on the lamp across the room. It is pretty nice. It is a pretty nice lamp. She's looking at her own lamp. She's looking at her own lamp that she bought from IKEA instead of looking at you. Because it's that awkward. Oh, so you were just being nice to me. Let's leave. Can we leave? Can we leave? Can we leave? Can we please leave? This is awkward and cringy, and I'm not even there. You're not sure how that feels. Worse, but also better somehow. So I guess what this really means is we're both assholes. Yolanda gives you a swift look that breaks into startled grin. Yeah, I guess we are. She squeezes your thigh. You're alright, Miss Noms. I fuck with you. Thanks, I fuck with you too. Wow, you really are stoned. And for the record, you don't have to be scared to say no to me. I'll even leave if you want me to. I want to leave. I think we should go. I think we should call the Uber now. Yolanda shakes her head. You don't need to leave. Like I said, you're good. That can just be a thing we tried that didn't work. An inexpressible wave of gratitude rolls over you. The realization that Yolanda is in fact not some test or QuickTime event that you have to pass or fail. That she is a person to whom you can explain your thoughts and actions. Not a faceless wall of text or a cold algorithm. Saying no now doesn't mean you have to say no forever. Well, maybe not with Yolanda. You probably burned the sex-having bridge for this situation. But with the other people, you don't, in fact, have to make the same mistakes again and again. Like some wind-up toy set on a trajectory. Is this our inner dialogue? Because this is a lot. To make the same mistakes again and again, like some wind-up toy set on a trajectory of failure. You could meet someone new at any time. Anything could happen. And for now, you'll be happy to chill with a friend. And that's pretty cool. Half a gummy into a new friendship. Okay, we did it. We did it. We made a new friend. I feel a bit old. That made me feel super old. That made me feel super old. Where am I going to begin on this? Like, how well did they know each other before they got to that point of them, like, come over to my house? First of all, I'm not going to nobody's house that I ain't never met before. If I ain't never met you before, I'm not going to your house. But I felt like that date was a bit heavy. You know, she was a bit self-depreciating. Her inner dialogue wasn't positive. And so what was coming out her mouth wasn't positive. And, you know, Yolanda a real one for not putting us out for that. Because, you know, some people don't fuck with killing the vibe. I felt like we was killing the vibe a little bit. We were killing the vibe a little bit. Let's see if there's another date. Pink Lobster at the Meeting. Written by Mickey. Content warnings. Drugs. Why is this giving me Saturday morning cartoon vibes? You're late, and on purpose too. You're unsure why you decided you wanted to be late. Maybe it was a fear of being early and being left alone to your own devices. You'd hate to look like a loser, alone at Pink Lobster. Oh, this is supposed to be like Red Lobster. Okay, Pink Lobster. I get it. I got it. They food trash. You may just have to go see a therapist. Your anxiety has been getting worse and worse as of late, or maybe it's always been this loud, but you've just attempted to push it away all this time. I read that sentence. So weird. Pink Lobster. The last time you were here, it was with your theater friends after a show. It's a bit out of your typical price range, but if it was a special night, your show had sold out and no one fucked up during stage production and cues. I read that sentence wrong because in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, Pink Lobster, trash. It's not a nice restaurant at all. Y'all eating at Pink Lobster? Y'all think that's a nice restaurant? Now, to be fair, you know, I live in a beach city where seafood is abundant, and this is bottom tier. Like, Red Lobster is bottom tier. I don't even think they have fresh seafood in their restaurant. Like, they blah, 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 blah. I don't know, Jersey City. Don't they got ocean up there? Don't they got ocean up there by the Jersey Shore? Don't they have ocean up there? Y'all can't get better fish than Red Lobster. It was a good time. Okay. You exit your Uber a few paces down the street from the restaurant. It gives you some time to breathe, some time to decide if this was what you really want, or if you want to get on the nearest bus and go home. Ultimately, you decide it's for the better, and you walk up to the steps. As you get closer, you see a familiar face. Checking his breath. Shit, at least he's aware. Need a mint? You know we're about to eat some cheddar biscuits, right? You hug him as a greeting. People do that on a first date, right? It was nice, comforting, and you were always one to give a good hug, no matter what the situation or who the person is. He doesn't seem to take it badly, though. He even hugs you back. I'm a hugger. I'm a hugger. Not so much now because of COVID, but I was a hugger, you know. Now, there's a sense of comfort you haven't felt in a long time. Nah, we good. We? Haha, nah, I just meant we as in me. I'm good. You may hang around teenagers and preteens for your camp, but there's still some slang you haven't picked up on yet. I don't know. I'm out of the loop. I am out of the loop. Never been here before. No, I really don't eat much seafood. My dad didn't really let us when we were younger, and I never grew out of it. Oh shit, okay, so I can help. I am reading this so weird. Oh shit, okay, so I can help you. My friends and I come here all the time after shows. Okay, I have to talk with my hands to be able to read. I realized that about myself. Despite you only being here a few times, you've memorized the menu pretty well. It's a talent of yours. You don't even go out to eat that often, but menus have always fascinated you. It's kind of embarrassing though. Hence why you take a bit to pretend to look over the menu. So, how about the ultimate grab fest? We can share. It comes with like 4 sides and we can just eat off each other's plates. Yeah, that sounds nice. He don't want to do that. He like, I want my own food. Maybe you're being too eager, or maybe he just is just as confused as you once were when you lost your Pink Lobster virginity. Girl, this is a seafood restaurant. Relax. You call over the waiter rather loudly, almost forgetting that you aren't in a theater. Then again, it is as dark as the place you typically perform in, with the only light coming from right above your table. God, it's so dark in here. It's almost like they don't want you to see what they're feeding you. They don't. It also makes you eat faster. It makes you sleepy, so you will get the hell out. What is up with the restaurants with dark lighting? They could put a rat in your food and you wouldn't even notice. Enjoying some good pasta, and then it's like, oh shit, it's a rat. I think it also has to come down with like plating. Restaurants that don't plate their food very well bring the light down, and like people don't realize that your taste, so much of your sight affects your taste. I think that's what I'm trying to talk about. I think that's what I'm getting at. That would be a great ad-lib for one of your songs. Maybe not the rap part, but oh shit could work wonders. How do you choose your beats anyway? Oh, That's right. The mixtape thing. He work at Popeyes and he make mixtapes. Okay. Actually, when did you start rapping? You pause, squinting at him from behind your glasses. You just made a joke and he isn't laughing. How rude. I mean, we don't always have to be funny. You doing a lot? Dang. But with further inspection, you realize he isn't paying attention. Maybe he spaced out? You wave your hand in front of his face. Hello, Earth the Malik. Oh shit, sorry. I was too lost in your eyes. Don't lie to me. Don't fucking lie to me. Don't fucking lie to me. You are so beautiful, queen. I'm not gonna say what I was fun to say. I'm gonna just keep it moving. You nearly blurt out gross, but you have a lot more self-control than usual. Maybe it's because he's a stranger and you really don't want to fuck up so early in your friendship. I was asking about your rap life. When did you start doing it? It was back in high school. Me and my friends would just cut class to go to this guy's house down the street. He was some retired DJ, but always played beats loud enough to be heard from the classrooms. Okay. He always welcomed us and gave us weed. We would stay there for hours, freestyling and shit. You cut class too? God, I hated high school. You didn't hate high school. You loved it, actually. We just lying. Wait, did you peak in high school? They're gonna laugh. Is that why your life is so whack now? Didn't we all? Why do you skip school? Well, I didn't know if you could count it as skipping school. We were still technically in the school, just not in class. I never did this. Now, if I skipped school, I would tell my mom, I don't feel like going to school today. And she'd be like, okay. And then I would just take a day. I was very privileged. I would just take a day. I would relax at the house. So you were a fake rebel, huh? You were manager at Popeyes and you make beats. You don't even make beats. You just rapping over other people's beats. Let me relax. Why am I so upset? I don't like you. No. I was bad as hell. We were just in the theater room all the time. Practicing for plays outside of school, watching musicals, theater stuff. If we're being real, tell me about the theater life. Okay, I got two choices. You don't know about theater life. Are you one of the types who think us theater folks are a bunch of fucking losers? So the theater life was it was awesome. I mean, a lot of people don't know about theater life. So theater life was it was so awesome. So theater life was it was so awesome. God, I loved high school, actually. I got to do what I loved, and I didn't have to worry about paying bills. Right? The bills part. I was a choir director for the musicals, but I starred in a lot of them. Typically had the main role, but sometimes I gave it to someone else. There aren't that many humble people in theater. Everyone is like, me. And they don't really realize that for theater to work, people have to, collaborate. Unlike rap, it's kind of just a solo thing. There's a lot of collaboration in, making any music. There's a lot of, producers and technicians, and then there's, marketing, and especially if you're, collabing with other people, then, you have to work with other people. Just because there's one person on a song doesn't mean they don't work with other people. I mean, it can be. I've done some collabs with my friends, and that was cool or whatever. But sometimes it's a relationship between the producer and the rapper. But I make my own beats nowadays. Oh. I spoke too soon. I tried to make music once. I understand why you don't make your own. Haha. Yeah, so I do more of behind-the-scenes shits these days. But I still write all my raps. No influence from anyone. Well, I guess the women I interact with are my muse. Please stop biting your lip. Please stop biting your lip and touching the back of your neck. You making me very angry, sir. Oh, so does that mean I'll be in one of your songs? We'll see. I was serious about that collab. I would love for you to be in one of my shows. I don't do free gigs. There better be moolah attached. I mean, maybe, or I could pay you in something better. He bites his lip, ma'am, for no reason. Sex already? Were you really that desperate for affection or some touch? That wasn't platonic? Platonic sex isn't a thing, right? Nah. Nah. You can't bed me that easily. Huh? Oh, gross. No, I meant free ticket to our shows. I could give you a summer pass. You laugh. You haven't had a laugh like that in a long time. A laugh that good in a long time. Ooh, the reading. Ooh, I graduated, y'all. Shit, that sounds even better than some pussy. He lying. Even though I don't think he has any intentions on sleeping with us. I don't know. We gonna see. He wasn't listening to me earlier. I would've left. I would've got a to-go box and I would've left. I mean, what the fuck? This man is already making you blush. Are you that easy? Or has it really been that long since anyone paid any attention to you? You hate how vulnerable he makes you feel. But you know, maybe vulnerability isn't a bad thing. Was he paying attention to us though? Because at the beginning of this, it didn't seem like he was paying attention to us. We asked about his rap career. He was like, oh, I was staring in your eyes. We know that was BS. Okay, I don't know. I don't think so. He allows himself to be vulnerable around you as well. Does he? Which is a bit of a surprise to you, considering you two just met not long ago. Maybe he's in the same boat as you and just wanted some attention too. You doubt it though. This man is hot as hell. Even if he does work at Popeyes, you know he's getting some action. That doesn't stop you from resting your hand on the top of his own. Your nails slightly digging into the back of his fingers. Okay, relax. They're nice, manicured. Thank God for a man who cares about his hygiene. So I used to work at a real estate company, and I feel like this type of dude would come in. He was never renting a house on his own. How do we know he's not just looking for a place to live? That's all I'm gonna say. I'm real judgy. The fact that he wasn't listening when I asked him a question. Thankfully, the food arrives and you pull your hand away to make room for the plates. Okay, what we eating? What we got? Here, let me do the honors. You forgot to wash your hands before sitting. Whoops. Thank God for those little towelettes they offer. That's not washing your hands. Towelettes are not... PSA, towelettes are not washing your hands. Soap and water is washing your hands. I just want to put that out there. After you clean the day's dirt from your hands, you grab a crab leg, flexing your muscles as you crack it open without using the tool provided, offering him the meat inside the leg. Did she hold it up to his face? What are you gonna say? Here, you eat the inside meat, not the shell. Well, I'm sure people can eat the shell, but I wouldn't. Oh, also, you can like dunk it in butter and sauces like hot sauce. This isn't really the place for good crabs. I have to take you to a real seafood spot. Thank you. And I don't even eat seafood. I don't like seafood, but I know that pink lobster is trash. That ain't a real seafood. That's freezer. That's freezer seafood. And that's not to say this freezer seafood is bad, but for them prices, you can get some fresh seafood. He leaned over to take a bite. Classy. Maybe he's into you, or maybe he just has poor table manners, which isn't very classy. I mean, were we not holding the crab leg up to his mouth and now we mad because he leaned over to bite it? Or was he supposed to just take it? I thought that's what we was doing. Okay. Not bad. I remember the first time I had crab. It was after some performance in middle school. One of the rich moms wanted to take us somewhere fancy, so we went to some fancy seafood restaurant. The food sucked. It was super unseasoned and dry. Fancy restaurants typically don't have the best food. But the crab was good. I had a bunch of crab legs that night. God, theater life really is just about going to as many restaurants as you can before you get sick of it. because it's tradition. After a show, you go to whatever restaurant the gang is feeling. And usually, it's Benny's. God, I hate Benny's. Benny's is racist. Don't eat there. That used to be my favorite. It used to be my favorite restaurant. I'm not gonna lie. It used to be my favorite restaurant when I was in middle school. Okay, don't come at me. My favorite restaurant in middle school, and then they just tanked. It tanked, it tanked. And then they got in trouble for being super racist, and I'm not sure are they even open still. I've been there so much they practically know my order now. You pause for a moment, reflecting on your theater experience. It really is about doing something over and over again to get pretty much the same results. No matter the production, no matter the cast, it's always the same thing. You good? You having an existential crisis right now? We on a date at Pink Lobsters. You've been doing this for well over 20 years. How are you not tired of it? Why did you throw your dreams of being on Broadway away to become a theater teacher? I mean, theater, that's a good job. You good? Is there more to yourself that you couldn't achieve because you thought you weren't good enough? Is your boring and unsatisfying life your fault? Ma'am, we're on a date. Are you okay? Theater is just hard, and people don't understand. I've been working on a script for the longest time, and I hardly have time to work on it these days because I'm directing and teaching young kids how to act. I love my job, I do. But I wish I could maybe not do my job, just do my own thing and have the money to support myself. I get that. I wish I could stop working at Popeyes and just pursue music full time. But I ain't making Travis Scott money, so I can't do that yet. Soon though, hopefully. Being a creative is hard. It's hard and no one understands. Maybe it's your fault, but you can't have an anxiety attack over it right now. You're in the middle of a pink lobster. That's what I'm saying. We go home and have a glass of wine and reflect on our life's choices. Your leg is shaking under the table as you attempt to calm your thoughts. Before you know it, there is a hand on your cheek, and you find yourself leaning into it more than you would like. Why did I think the waiter had walked up and put their hand on our cheek? Because that's what I thought was happening. You hope he cleaned them beforehand. You have very sensitive skin. That's true. You're going to break out in the morning. How about we get out of here? You ate one crab leg. Are you want to go? You weren't expecting him to have a car. Does Popeyes pay enough for him to afford a car? Maybe he's making money off his Bound Cloud music. Or maybe he has another job on the side. Hey, if he has money, you're not complaining. You asked him to take you home, not wanting to ruin the night with your anxiety, which is probably evident with how hard you were shaking your leg on the car ride home. Once you two approach your apartment building, though, it seems to disappear, or at least manifest into something else. Regret? No, that's not it. Sadness? Are you sad? If you're really sad, you would have been blasting the soundtrack to Chicago by now. For once, you can't figure out what you're feeling. But you know one thing for sure. Overlaying the night sky, the glow from the slightly opened windows shines down on the street below. It's nearing the end of spring. The air cool and light. What? It's nearing the end of spring. The air cool and light. Your siblings and cousins are probably in the living room arguing over video games. But the sound of 70s salsa music drowns them out. You hear the distant sound of your grandmother singing along. Are we having a flashback right now? What's happening? You hear the distant sound of your grandmother singing along loudly, probably in the kitchen folding laundry or looking through her tarot cards. You realize you had zoned out for a majority of the car ride. You snap back to reality, glancing over at him and realizing the sound of salsa music, and your grandmother singing can't be heard anymore. Could he hear it? Or was that just a sound so familiar that it became associated with your home? You realize the sound of old school hip hop fills the silence. Next to you, Malik is quietly rapping along. It's nice. It soothes your nerves in a way you never thought possible. How have you become so comfortable around him in so little time? So here we are. Yeah, here we are. I should probably head inside. Do you live alone? Wait, I'm asking him if he lives alone? We're going to her house, right? Let me think about this. I'm gonna ask him if he lives alone. Do you live alone? Oh, what? Really? We just jumping into this? I'm trying to see if he pay rent. And if he gotta split it with 12 other people. You want to fuck on the first night? I thought that was against theater code. There's no backing out now. You decide it's time to allow yourself to feel something. It's about time you had some fun of your own accord. You're finally going to get laid. Fuck, haha, no, I mean, maybe I just don't want to deal with my family tonight. It's been such a good night. I don't want that to be over just yet. Backtracking, how sexy of you. Oh, yeah, that ain't a problem. I'm sure I got a spare toothbrush for you to borrow, and you can take my bed. God, thank you. He already drove you home. The least you can do is smoke him out. Reaching into your purse, you pull out a sandwich baggie full of pre-rolled blunts. You're a master at rolling. It's your title at work. Want to smoke? Where have you been all my life? You light up. Your anxiety can wait. You've got sex to be had and a blunt to smoke. Oh, you wait, something happened. You lose track of time as he pulls up to his apartment, leaning back with your eyes closed as you hold the lit blunt out of the window. He parks and you glance up to see where he's taking you. Is it daytime? The hell is bright. Not too far from where you live, thankfully, just in case shit hits the fan and you need to Uber home. Looks like a $7 Uber. Not too bad. You don't even notice him on your side of the door until he opens it. Bending down to let you climb up onto his back, he's either a romantic or he really wants to get laid. Your ride awaits. You don't have to do all that. I can walk. You're my queen of the evening. It's my duty to serve you. That's so cheesy. Oh, no. Cheesy and cute. Ugh, you like that? Ooh, no. You find yourself resting your glasses on your forehead so you won't poke him with them. As he adjusts his grip, you make sure to hold that blunt nice and tight. His apartment is clean-ish. Thank God you've had your fair share of dirty apartments. And your room isn't exactly spotless, but he doesn't have to know that. You're at his place right now. Maybe if this escalates more, you can find it in yourself to clean your room. So, welcome to Casa Day. The blunt is put out on an ashtray in the living room before you poke around for anything suspicious looking. You seem to be in the clear. And with that taken care of, you decide to finally stop overthinking and just let your movement speak for you. And before you know it, it's 2 a.m. and your hair is spread above your head like a halo. God damn. Do you feel like you're in heaven? A heaven with men getting you blunts? Maybe this is too good to be true. Men can never be that good to you. I thought you weren't trying to fuck. Do you have hearts in your boxers? I do not trust you, sir. Oh, her underwear is cute. I said maybe. Not yes or no. It was maybe. Don't question my actions. How about that? Be thankful. You feel his arm wrap around your shoulder. He's a little sweaty and kind of gross, but you allow it. Cuddling and smoking is always fun. No, he needs to get the fuck up and take a shower. Do not touch me while you're sweaty. This is getting me... Why am I triggered? Let me calm down. This was nice. Thank you. No need to thank me. You're the one who planned this. I don't like how he's centering this conversation, but we're gonna let it slide. Yeah, I guess I should give myself all the credit. There is a state of bliss and peace you hardly feel. You realize your life is rather chaotic, and you don't give yourself enough time to relax. You take the last hit, handing it back to him, and yawning. At ease, you close your eyes. For once, you feel at peace. Someone's enjoying themselves. Huh? Oh yeah. I don't really get much peace at home. I still live with my family. 3 sisters, a brother, my abuela, and my parents. Sometimes my tío lives with us, but he's with his girlfriend right now. That usually doesn't last long, though. So you have a big family, too? Yeah, I love them, but I just need space to myself. I feel like after I dropped out of college, it's just family. My mom was never proud of me, or at least she never showed it. I got 2 sisters and a brother, and she loves them more, it feels. Damn. I can't relate. I'm an only child, so I can't relate. I know my mama loved me. Oh shit, that went by fast. But I still want to buy her a house and a car. Hopefully get her financially stable enough to leave my dad. Yeah, same. I want to get my family houses so they won't have to live with us when shit doesn't work out. Why y'all looking sad? We had a good night. Why are we looking sad? Yeah, shit doesn't work out all the time, it seems. You're both quiet for a while, allowing him to finish off the blunt. There's a crash somewhere. You're not sure where. At first you think it's outside, but Malik isn't reacting to it. Maybe it's in your head, because you feel yourself tense up. Your eyes snap open as you stare up at the ceiling. You can't do this. What? What? It's not going good? I know this was nice, and it is nice, really nice. And I enjoy spending time with you, but... He cuts you off, and for once, you aren't angry about it. It's much needed and helps you gather your thoughts. With the several anxiety attacks you nearly had this morning, you realize that you just can't. You literally can't do this. You can't fall for this man. You can't pursue any kind of relationship with him, or continue to sleep with him, no matter how mind-blowing the sex was. Was it really mind-blowing, or was it just something you needed, something to take the edge off that... Why do we have to define it? Why do we have to define it? Why do we have to define it? Why can't you... Why... You had a good time, go home. I don't know, have a beer, relax. Something to take the edge off that no drink or blunt could ever do. You have issues of your own to figure out. You have issues with your life. Why did we go on this date? Why did we go on this date? Why did we go on this date? You have your own problems to sort out, like how you feel like a slave to your family. You're 27 years old and you can't move out because of how much they rely on you. Oh, I feel that. Okay, I understand that. You feel like your life isn't on your own. You feel like someone is controlling your every move. And whenever you start to think hard about it, you panic. Anxiety fills your veins, replacing the blood that keeps you alive. Look, I like you, but I'm not really in a condition to pursue anything serious with you. It wouldn't be fair to do that to you if I can't commit to you 100%. I'm not mentally fit enough to worry about dating right now. You can't get hurt if you're the one rejecting him. Oh, don't do that. Right? Yeah, I get it. We can just be friends though, right? I still want to see you perform. Friends. You can do friends. Friends are what makes the world go around. Friendship is the only constant in your life that you feel like you can control. Or at least, they keep you sane. Of course, yeah, friends. I could do that. I still want to take you to some more seafood places. Hell, maybe I could introduce you to my own friend group. This is gonna go horribly wrong. When you really feel like you want to be in a relationship, this is gonna go really bad. You're gonna be friends with this dude you had a one-night stand with and went on all these seafood dates with, and it's gonna get weird. This is gonna get weird. That doesn't seem too exciting to him, despite your tone. He even yawns, but then you realize it's around 3 a.m. and, oh god, his hand is in your hair, and you find yourself melting against him. Your voice muffles as you bury your face in his chest. Falling asleep on me already? I've been up since like 7. Cut me some slack, queen. Please stop calling me queen. He falls asleep before you do, and you don't sleep much that night. But for once, that doesn't bother you. At least you know you need some therapy. This date made you realize you needed therapy. Therapy sessions in the bedroom. Well, you know. Okay. Damn. Y'all going through a lot out there. The singles is really struggling. They really struggling. Thank you for playing our demo. I'm not gonna play the other one because I'm already at an hour, so I'm not gonna play Malik. I'm not gonna play Malik. I don't think I'll probably play that on my own. I'm lying. I'm gonna play it. All right. So I played all 3 stories. I think the video I'm only gonna put 2, and then maybe I'll make a short of the 3rd one just to save on time because I'm reaching about an hour and a half. Again, if you want to play the full demo, it comes out April 15th. The full game is projected to come out August 2022. Follow them on Twitter to get updates about that. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe if you're new here, and as always, thank you for stopping by. Bye!